The fisherman sat on the edge of the dock looking as content as a cat with a can of tuna, and with the same smell too. It was a small metal grill currently unlit, just big enough for one fish. I had more important things to focus on than my stomach. I decided to leave Ned to his fishing. Of all of the papers pinned to the board, one article stood out to me. It showed the beaming face of a rotund fisherman on the docks with a headline declaring he'd just broken the island's heaviest catch record. It was a car horn from the Rum Runner's jalopy. The tide was still high as I returned to the Causeway Beach, while the sands were now the purlieu of a rather strange gentleman jabbing at the rocks with a walking stick. The wiry man was diligently searching the beach, looking like the awkward love child of Sherlock Holmes and a praying mantis. The beachcomber's vacuum flask stood on the table. All that combing would wear anyone out. The book was just one of an assortment of items set up on a folding table, apparently useful in the beachcomber's searching.
Careful where you step! Look, another one!
Another what?
A pebble! Don't step on them.
There are pebbles all over this beach. There's not many places I could stand that don't have them.
But they could be important.
The wiry man was diligently searching the beach, looking... My name's Murphy McCallan. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Hello. Pleased to meet you. I'm Muffy Carlyle.
Wait, I think I've heard of you. Doesn't your family run a banking firm in New York?
That's the one. Are you familiar with the Carlisle Provincial Accounts and Joint Stock Corporation?
Actually, the reason I remembered you was because I was amazed the owner had a son named Muffy.
It's a nickname. Nanny gave it to me because my ears were always cold.
What's so important about the pebbles?
It's not the pebbles themselves. It's what's inside them.
What's inside the pebbles?
Dinosaurs.
I'm sorry. I think I'm missing something here. You think there are dinosaurs living inside the rocks?
Not living. They're extinct. So I've been told. But skulls, bones, fossils.
Oh, you're a fossil hunter?
That's right. But this beach seems terrible for them.
Why is this beach terrible for fossil hunting?
Too many people wandering across here. The place has been picked dry. I need somewhere secluded. A beach no one ever goes to. Are you from around here? Do you know anywhere like that?
I'm afraid I don't.
Well, Do let me know if you find anywhere. I'd pay a pretty penny to go somewhere with potential.
Have you found many fossils before?
Only one. It was in our flower garden. The summer house, actually.
Fascinating. Where did you find it?
In a plant pot.
A plant pot? Shouldn't it have been in the ground?
Yes. Nanny told me she planted it there for me to find. Couldn't stand the look of disappointment on my face.
Oh, this was when you were a child.
No, last week.
What's that book over there on the table?
That's my research text, all about dinosaurs.
A paleontology textbook?
No, Dunstan the Dinosaur. A thrilling series of books for the young reader. And the reader who is young at heart. My favorite is Dunstan and the Mysterious Meteor from Mars.
Have you been out here long?
Just a couple of hours. Rufus dropped me off just after supper.
Dropped you off, but the causeway is flooded over.
I didn't come via the causeway. I got here on the yacht.
You have a boat?
The Plucky Plesiosaur. I named it myself.
Do you work for your father's company too?
That's right. I'm Executive Director of New Initiatives.
And what exactly does that entail?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But Papa does say it requires me to be out of the office as much as humanly possible. Muffy, he tells me, if I have to see your face around here, I'll end up moving to Tibet and joining a monastery. So even if I'm not sure exactly what my job is, clearly it is very important.
Well, good luck with your search.
I'll never give up. That's the dinosaur way.
I didn't need to show him that. I glanced at the book's cover and was more than surprised to read the title, Dunstan the Dinosaur, above a drawing of a bulbous yellow triceratops walking on two legs and wearing a bowler hat. I glanced at the book's cover. I picked up the vacuum flask from the portable table. If I wanted to fill the bottle, it was best to do it with the tide, lest my fingers get nipped by some unseen lurking crab. My trek through the bayou was easier on the return. My destination glowed green through the bald cypress trees. And then I saw why. The Spirit Queen was now a smoldering wreck, the embers of the green fire still glowing from within. The telegrams I'd thrown away were still bobbing along the surface of the bayou. I wondered if I could reach the telegrams. Well, that answered that. It was the kind of water that made you question every ripple. Was it the breeze or something hungry? I jiggled the handle, but the door was locked. The riverboat looked like it might collapse at any moment. There was no way I was going to explore it. The green fire had reduced the Spirit Queen to a charred wreck, the embers still glowing from within. I needed to think of something else. Now wasn't the time for a sit-down. The statue scowled at me like a disapproving teacher. I couldn't see anything to do with the statue. The top of the stained glass window consisted of 4 circles, each surrounded by 4 leaf-shaped pieces. It was an enigmatic statue holding a broken sword.
Did you hear that, boss? We must be imagining things. What did you say the first sign of paranormal activity was? A drop in temperature, boss.
It wouldn't have been wise to reveal myself to the rum runners by ringing the bell. The puppet show hadn't started yet.
Welcome back.
Good evening, Mr. Crumb.
How can I help you?
How come you're working so late?
Well, the wife's gone to visit her cousin Winnie for a few days. And if I stayed in my bedroom, I'd just start going loopy.
I'm looking for 3 keys.
No, unless they're the gem-encrusted keys to a lady's heart, I don't think I can help you. I'm a jeweler, not a locksmith.